Welcome back to the beginning, which is the end. It's like that Smashing Pumpkins song, the end is the beginning is the end. Or the alternative version of it called the end is the beginning is the end. Wait, did I say that one? Either way, I guarantee this will be the final Knack stream. How did I beat it? Oh no.
This is so not good.
Okay, another chance. There we go. Sending the word out. A joyous occasion is upon us. To be honest, I'm going to be satisfied to have this deleted off my hard drive. Like, it's 40 gigabytes. Come on. Oh, finally! I've completed Ruby Knack. Vampire Knack. Special Knack optimized for attacking enemies. Okay. So against my judgment. Okay, well, we've done it right at the end. The point is, like I was saying, we would probably go the entire playthrough without even getting one of the crystal knacks. I did it.
They're destroying our city.
It's just because the secrets are way easier to find. There's a bit of a problem though in that it's been so long since I last played. Thanks, Craig. It's been so long since I last played that I kind of forgot what the last power I unlocked was, so I'm not sure how to do it. I guess whatever counteract stats. I don't know. Let's see, what was it? Oh no, it wouldn't even be in this, this thing. What power-ups? Golden tips? Somersault kick? No. Oh, it would have been... Oh, there it is. Ah, right, it's just a case of you hold it in long enough. There we go. Hadouken. Like, I'm so used to it being you hold a button, and so I assumed it was just that, but you have to hold it in way longer. Because, I mean, all these abilities are by holding in one of the face buttons. Oh, there we go. Nice. Surprised I avoided all that damage. I guess I'm a master. I should be proud. We've got a sense of pride and accomplishment from Knack. Hey, for once I'm actually able to strategically use the shrinking. It's like he can't make up his mind if he's going to use the punches or not.
There's one of them.
It's under attack by unidentified forces. All civilians are It's under attack by unidentified forces.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform. Yeah, it's full on doing the Resident Evil thing. Never mind. Seemed like it was going to be repeating endlessly. Oh wait, there's something up there. But yeah, I've definitely gotten a taste for 3D platformers again. Between this and Skylar and Plux, I do have a fair few other ones I can stream. But I do have another game in mind to follow this up, which isn't a platformer or anything. It's not. It's honestly nothing like Knack, but it's kind of it's one of those games from around the same time period, which is sort of defined by how lukewarm its reception was. If you can guess it, I will say what it is. Is it? Never mind. Craig, you have just guessed it without even trying. It's weird that those spider robots remind you of Watch Dogs. Guess what's going to be the follow-up to this? That's... Like, I wasn't even looking at chat when you said that.
I'll take it from here. You're a little fragile for what's running around out there.
I just wish I could do more.
Do more? You figured out what was happening. Found the control center. Saved us when we were stranded.
And I gave Xander the artifact. Those superpowered robots out there? That's me too.
We all make mistakes, Lucas. What matters is what you do next.
I just can't help but think it's all my fault. What have I done?
Get down! We'll set this right, Lucas. Beginning now.
Quick, nope. Oh, there we go, so, yeah, Aviation Redux, so... I guess this is... like, picking up from... It's been so long I can't remember where the, first level ended. But, yeah, it's funny you brought up the spider robots, like, that you remembered them, just because, I was thinking just last night how, Watch Dogs is kind of really just remembered for its disappointing aspects, and also just, Aiden Pierce being kind of a really boring protagonist. Nobody seemed to, like, even at the time, nobody seemed to really talk about the, augmented reality stuff in that. You know, all those crazy minigames with the spider tank and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to highlight some of the more interesting stuff in that game. Yeah, try and look back and see, was it really that bad? I mean, yes, it was disappointing for sure, but like, is it maybe worth going back to? Because the general consensus, of course, was that the second game was a vast improvement, but I think just everybody's kind of a bit spiteful towards the original. Like, they won't even give it a decent thought anymore. But I like to go back to it. Like, it is, like, I did finish it, so I must have had some amount of fun with it. It's hard to believe it's been almost 4 years since it came out, though. Okay, yeah, that seems familiar. I think we did already do this. Yeah, I definitely did this already. Oh, look, the chest is even already open. Watch Dogs definitely going to end up on Plus this year. Yeah, maybe. Maybe if licensing stuff isn't going to be an issue. Although it would be interesting if, like, maybe Ubisoft just feels the first game wasn't really up to scratch and they just want to, well, I'm pretty sure Ubisoft's priority right now is to make more money off of Watch Dogs 2, since it didn't exactly break the bank in terms of success. Like, it was critically well received, but it didn't seem to do particularly well in terms of sales. And so I think they might just want people to treat Watch Dogs 2 as the bigger representative of the brand at the minute. It's kind of funny though, since it was supposed to be their, like, sister series to Assassin's Creed, and yeah, no, Assassin's Creed is still, like, even with the break and everything, it's still, like, way bigger than Watch Dogs has been. Then again, they are planning on doing a movie for Watch Dogs, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it's not boring as hell like Assassin's Creed. So, leveling up. I think there was a 6 one that was really good. Cob length, no. I suppose not. Oh, maybe it was one that was down here. Shot power. Oh yeah, that one is pretty great. It's no time for disappointment, Knack. It's weird how you're not able to break any of these, like, relic engines anymore. That was, like, a fun part of the original game, just the amount of, like, playing around with breaking stuff, you know, breaking technology and everything so you can grow bigger. But now it's just, shifted to way more being, boxes of relics. Which is a bit sad in comparison. Yeah, it's a bit sucky, like, this is, like, pretty much filler. I mean, with some games that open immediate race, if that's how you pronounce it, with some games that do it, you know, they'll have a cutscene reach that point again in the story, but then, you know, cut out the gameplay part again, which is clever. Oh, there we go, never mind, I do get the break piece. Barely anything in them, though. Our first time. It's just the door that popped next, Cherry. The thing is, it's been adjusted for difficulty at least. Like, it's still pretty hard, despite being stronger. Ah no, I did it again. Good times. Nostalgia. That's pretty good actually, just you can disintegrate mid-animation. It's really nice detail. Oh, there's a secret. The radar was pointing me towards one. Do you have all your abilities at the start of the game? No. You had pretty much nothing at the start. Doesn't change the fact it's a bit boring to have to do all this again. Oh no, it's too strong. Can you deflect? Hmm. You tried. Come on down. Oh. Oh, this is a QTE as well. They're gonna make me do it again, aren't they?
I got it.
Oh, well, not quite yet. Huh. Yeah, it must be there. It's hard to tell which bits are Knack, which bits are just the bits. Well, that treasure detector may be a little broken. Like, I may simplify things too much, but I mean, I never really noticed some of these otherwise. I definitely missed some over the course of the game. Not too tempted to go back and play the rest of it, of course. Okay, we already know what these are like. I just did it for the sake of it. So yeah, we're literally repeating the QuickTime events of the start of the game. Like, it's basically Order 1886 territory. Like, end of the game has recycled sequences and animations, everything from early in the game, which is not a good. I don't think it's a good idea at all. Like, it's blatant padding for the runtime. Like, the game was already pretty damn long, all things considered. You don't need to artificially lengthen it like this. Like, it's not even that cool a sequence. Ah, yeah, this was the end of the original level, I'm pretty sure. Like, the Titan shows up, and that's it. He survived? So I hear that the remake of Shadow of the Colossus just came out. Not sure why I was thinking to bring that up, but I mean, it's nice and all. No, it's also Wonderful 101. Just wiggle your arm. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing actually? Jump on his arm? Oh, no, I just need to run past when he lifts it. Megatron gives up. And that's the end of my story. He made the kid hit sound. Yes, I get to pilot it! This basically is the end of Evangelion. Wait, the end of Evangelion had basically no mech piloting, but still. Where's the orange tang? Yeah. Actually, my the PS4 controller light is basically orange tang color at the minute. Ah, that's great. You know what? If they ever make a Knack 3, it would be really good if the premise could revolve around Knack having his own mech. He's able to like shrink and grow about and all that stuff. Like it should really be like contributing to the primary mechanic of the game. It didn't even hit him. Yeah, I'm not going to do all these. Sega to Sanshiro! Okay, that one's pretty good. So yeah, Mac has to sacrifice himself by the end of this to join the heavens with Segata Sanshiro, who, as you will recall, sacrificed himself on a missile to save the Sega headquarters. You would know this if you paid attention in history. You know, I've got half of the Acro relics I need. It's not that I really care, it's just a case of it demonstrates how ridiculously demanding the amount of relics is. So wow, this is a long game. Like, because they recycled a few levels there, it does feel like I'm only now starting to make any progress. Like, it's really dragging on now. Oh great. The two strongest enemy types. Come on. There we go. Okay, I guess I'm big enough that it doesn't matter. Yeah? You're mine now. Aw. Hey, this is just like the end of Amazing Spider-Man. When the construction workers
Gotta catch up somehow.
line up their cranes to help Spider-Man.
There we go.
Strike Team 1, we are go.
It wasn't really amazing, it was kind of cheesy instead. Okay, oh. It's so good to have variety in gameplay, even up to the end. Like, the original Knack was just so rigid and samey. I mean, this isn't anything special, but it's neat. What's it prompting me to do? Oh, I need to get all the enemies, and then I can lift. Oh, that's a baseball. Hey, this isn't baseball. This is like Olympic Stadium? Is this going to end up like Akira somehow? Knack Kira. Oh man. Like, arm growing out like that and everything. Hey! What the... See what Knack was doing? Also, the amount of red on Knack is kind of just making him start look like a really hairy bodybuilder. Like, if you can see it. Knack, sack, and crack.
Gently does it. Got people in there. You can come out now. It's safe.
I'm up. Oh, I guess I just go. Oh, right, yeah. It was blocking my path.
Today, the capital.
Totally not evil. Totally reasonable person.
You don't give up easily, do you? Oh, what else would I expect from the world-saving hero?
Xander, this stops now!
We'll see about that!
He immediately becomes the most stock villain. Also, I'm still calling it. It's like, you're going to get in a tight spot, and Gundahar, the Goblin King, is going to come rescue you.
Nothing can break this shield, Knack. Not even you.
Oh no. Ah.
You took Ava from me. I'll take your life in return.
That's a bit disproportionate. Like, I didn't kill her.
Behold the power of this Titan. Yorick builds well.
It's just insane sequence of attacks again. Oh. Well, you mixed it up this time. Oh no. Ah.
I'll give you this, Knack. You're no quitter.
Yeah, especially if you got this far into the game.
is no match for me.
Nah, standing right in the way of it. It's like Punch Out, but not fun. Okay, finally.
I won't be defeated so easily.
Oh, nice. Oh no. Guess I can't cut there. Please be a checkpoint.
Closer, Knack, if you dare.
Okay, he wants to do some proper Punch Out with me. Never mind, it's too tall. Oh no, I'm too tiny. Silver trophy? Probably the end? It was just called Titanic Triumph. And maybe there's one more thing after this.
You've lost, Xander. Your reign has ended before it even began.
He's gonna laugh.
Crying?
Rest in pieces. What is with the time skips in this game? It makes the hero seem so ineffective. Okay, that's cute.
Knack! Are you okay? Oh, I've been looking for you for months. I gotta tell you what's happened. Which I guess I'll do later. Let's go. Quietly now.
Like, the game's timeline basically means this has been going on for almost a year now. Pretty damn long adventure.
Hold up. Check out the clone of you. Xander wasn't kidding when he told the doc he could create life from relics.
Somebody has watched the Terminator.
Those things are everywhere. Betcha Xander kidnapped you to figure out how to create those clones.
He's
That's why
crawling
they kinda
for
look
vent
like
for
you,
months.
but meaner.
Hell, it's almost like Jack and Daxter 2. You know, Daxter looking for Jack for 2 years. So, I mean, at least he's better than Daxter. But is he a better sidekick than Plux? Yes, every sidekick is better sidekick than Plux. Poor Plux. But
Fox had this place locked down tight.
also, I was just realizing, earlier today, since I played Scarlet and Plux last night, I just realized Plux did pretty much nothing. Like, he was just there to talk. Like, he didn't even offer much advice or anything. Considering he lived on the island you played the game in, he doesn't really, guide you through it or anything.
That's better.
So I didn't really notice any sort of contribution that bird made to the story.
Look for another way out.
No. Come on. I don't want to die. It's right here. Well, it must be up there.
Wait a second. This is the cave under the monastery? Looks like they're building something.
A weapon to surpass Knack.
So, what have I missed?
After Xander blasted you with the artifact, we really tried to stop him, Knack. But his monks took you away, and we just couldn't fight them.
The artifact. So that's what got me.
We tried searching for you here first. The place was abandoned. That's when Ava and I decided to split up. I kept looking for you, and she went off to find monks she still trusted. I haven't seen her since.
That's not good.
It gets worse. People started disappearing. The doctor, Charlotte, everybody. Finally, I saw one of your clones, and I followed him back here. And this time, the place was swarming. I knew you had to be somewhere in here.
And all this?
No idea. But he's definitely building something out of robot parts. Something so large it won't even fit in here. Whatever it is, it's gonna be bigger than a Titan.
Oh,
It should be easy to find.
shiny, gold. No, don't go. No. I'll be Knack. Sure, that's not been said before by anybody. Oh, there we go.
Xander's using those clones of you as slave labor.
What the hell? Okay, this is weird. Oh.
All these caves. What are they doing here? I was hoping the doctor might be here, but it doesn't look like it. At least I found you, Knack.
What the heck? Like, magic? Like, it looked like it was cast from blood magic or something.
Hello, daylight.
Up there! Xander!
Let's go find out what he's been up to.
So, where's this thing he's building?
Alright, I think I missed a box. Never mind, couldn't open up.
The city looks pretty much the same. Maybe a little more rundown.
Oh, all my eyes.
Ava's okay.
Alright, yeah, statues. I guess I've got all the gadgets now, because I'm only seeing relics.
Remember our first night here? When you took on all the monks? Those were good times.
He's too good. He's too strong for me. Oh, come on.
Those machines weren't here before. What's Sander up to?
Level design? What? Why is he freaking out? Ah. Like the way he's shaking is really funny looking. Yeah, should be good enough.
This is our last line of defense now! Time to hear what the man has to say for himself.
Right after I get another gem. Come on. Oh no, oh no. Oh yeah, I have to abandon my ice.
Just in time. So good to see you again, here in this place where we first met. Before things began to get a little crazy.
You mean back when you wanted to rule the world?
After I thought it through, I realized that it'd be work, 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 work. Too much trouble, really. Actually, you gave me an idea, Lucas. You and that little plane of yours.
Here it comes.
Building something out of leftover robot parts is really clever. But if you're going to do it the right way. Behold, the Armageddon machine.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty intimidating. I mean, sure, it's
Armageddon machine?
always a
Too
spider,
much.
but...
Devastation
Yeah.
machine didn't sound big enough. An end of the world machine was just too wordy.
You're mad.
I think so, yes. In any case, I'm glad you boys made it for the grand finale. You know what this can do to you.
You just use it now.
This world? You people don't deserve our rule. It's clear we need a return to simpler times. When Marius spoke, everyone listened because he was all that stood between them and death. I'm going to restore that way of life. Cities, towns, villages, the trappings of our so-called civilization, they make us weak. And to give this a personal touch, I'm going to start with those you love most in this world. When the Armageddon machine reaches New Haven, they will be the first to meet their doom. Lucas, Knack, always a pleasure.
So that's what he built out of robot parts? It's enormous. How is this even possible? He must have needed 1,000 clones of you to build this thing. The Armageddon machine? He's mad.
Dad has gone mad, hasn't he?
This is almost as big as the city below it. That giant thing we saw downstairs? It was a prototype for just one of these legs.
Come on. Ah. Yeah, I'll go for the Aqua Relic, because I only need about 6 more. To be honest, it looks sort of like T-800, like gorillas, in a way. They look less like Knack and a bit more like they're meant to be gorilla skeletons. Ah. Okay, I'm buying this power up. See how well it works for me. Where am I even?
It's ready to go. Once Sandra gets on board, better watch out. Think you can make that jump?
No choice. Get your plane and come find me.
I'm going to keep you guessing as to when I'm going to fail or not. I wasn't actually intending to fail any of those. Like, the one time I died there was actually an accident. You know, among giant destructive spider bots, this is one of the coolest. Like, as overused a cliche as it is.
That doesn't look like a simpler time to me.
My brothers, we have embarked on a mission to save these weak and decadent people. Humanity huddles in filthy, crowded cities, ignorant of the way of the monk. We will enlighten them. Only the worthy will survive and join us in our new world.
Too slow.
Only the worthy will survive and join us in our new world.
Let's meet on top.
did I destroy? It was a very obvious secret. Emerald. Nah. Aqua Relic. Only need 5 more of those. I mean, I still don't think I'm going to finish by the end of the game, but might as well.
Is that you, Knack? So resourceful. I would have thought it impossible for you to get on board. Behold the nearly infinite energy of the artifact. Enough to destroy every village, town, and city on the planet. Enough to take us back to Marius' time, when might was right. I will purify these lands with fire!
Oh, no, there's tons of them.
I want to thank you, boys. Luke, for giving me the artifact. Knack, for all the work your clones did to build this incredible machine. Ironic, isn't it? I couldn't have done it without you.
Very stable man. Very one stable boy. Oh, come on. It's gotta be the top.
Knack, you made it.
Of course.
Of
Now,
course.
how are we going to stop this thing?
No idea. There's a door back this way, but it's locked. So,
Best friends
we
forever.
get to the bridge and try to steal back the artifact.
Oh, come on. Oh, this is kind of disastrous. Well, I'm surprised one of those can just take out a whole clone.
hard to take this thing down. I hope we're going the right way.
I love those physics. Oh, come on, get me in there. Free left. Oops. Hey. Damn it.
Nat! Lucas!
Ava!
I'm off to warn the city that this thing's coming.
I think they can see.
I knew all the monks weren't bad.
Oh, come on, invisible walls. Don't use my own stuff against me. Nice. Let's see what I can get. Kick speed? Yeah. Yeah, kick speed. And what do I unlock? Combo line shot? Nah. Bye. Aha, that one's genuinely well hidden. Like if it didn't have the sensor, never would have guessed. Oh. Culver meter power, okay. Guess now I have all the gadgets in the game. Yep, Doctor's Disciple. Silver trophy. Ah, it's Lucas.
Wait a minute. Did this thing just stop?
What do you think, Lucas?
Something's not right.
Oh no. It's Vegnagum.
He's going to destroy New Haven. We have to stop him.
I
Again.
think I know how, but it's risky. My plane! Knack, I need you to get to Xander and the artifact.
Lucas!
And trust me.
I always do. It started moving again.
Did you like that, Jack? A few buildings, but just a taste of what's to come.
Luckily, however, it was a Sunday, so nobody was here.
Your city. Each moment brings you closer to the destruction of all you hold dear. There you are, Knack. I was worried I'd lost you. Just thought you should know. We've arrived in New Haven. Oh, look! Little Ava and her traitor monks are trying to evacuate the city.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do two of them now. If once the secret requires you to trigger something else. Go on. New Outer Haven. It's a bit more like Metal Gear Excelsis. You know, the fight before Senator Armstrong. So imagine if Xander ends up with nanomachines. Oh, it's too many of them.
Impressive timing, Knack. Now you can watch the destruction of everything you hold dear. I think you'll enjoy this.
Katrina, about you and me. I'm sorry.
Took you long enough?
I think this will be the point where Gun to Her shows up.
Lucas, no! What are you doing?
Just prolonging the inevitable. Fire when ready, boys.
No!
I hope this works.
Got him! So much for your know-it-all friend.
For such a big cannon, it's kind of silly that, yeah, it used all that on a tiny plane.
Didn't think it through, did you? Lucas built that plane from robot parts. The same robot parts that power up and transform when they're hit by the artifact. Ha! Every time you shoot him, you just make him stronger. Time to go, Xander.
Meanwhile, into Final Boss Arena.
Knack. All this time, it was you I should have destroyed first. Maybe it takes something like you to defeat you.
It's Knack 2! The title looks prophetic. I have no idea how I'm going to approach this. Nope. I'm getting way bigger. But he's also getting way bigger. Well, yeah, this is definitely a much cooler final boss than the first game. Come on, grab. a nice. Well, to be honest, like, considering how decent the soundtrack has been throughout, it's a bit disappointing that this here track just sounds kind of generic. Ah. Let's start all over. Yeah. Come on, grab. Grab. Oh no, no, I'm stuck in the geometry. Why did you do so bad that time? Oh, it just immediately kills you if you're tiny. Stop doing that kick. Oh no. No! Come on. Finish him! Yeah, where did Xander go to? It kinda seemed like he just outright died. But yeah. Oh man, End of Knack. Ah, that would've been cool. Edgelord Knack. Maybe that's unlockable. Only a bronze trophy. Oh, there we go, gold trophy. It's a knackout. Hero Knack.
That's our boys.
Another gold trophy. And a silver trophy for not
And
Hero
as
Knack.
chairwoman of New Haven, I happily sign this
Oh yeah, it's
treaty
you.
with the monks.
Yeah, so finally. It's over. Yeah, Xander died.
Ava? I'm sorry.
It's me who should apologize.
You did. A lot. It was me.
I've made so many mistakes, and
Ava. A friend once told me that we all make mistakes. What matters is what you do next.
Your friend sounds wise beyond his years.
Why, thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
Luke, buddy. Oh, my favorite nephew who stole and wrecked my plane and owes me a big favor. Don't you think Katrina should give me a second chance?
Oh, no. You are not dragging me into this one.
Too late.
How are you doing?
You know, I've been following Xander's way for so long, I don't know what my way is.
I know what you mean. I love them and all, but sometimes I want to know if there's anyone else out there, truly like me.
Maybe it's time to get out there and find out.
How's
Find
now?
player 2.
Plane's packed.
Let's get out of here. Don't worry, Ava. You'll find your way.
I know. You will too.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Well, where do you think they're off to?
With those two, it could be anywhere.
Indubitably.
Ready? Let's go find out what's out there. And that's the story of how Knack and I saved the world.
Again. Yeah.
Right after I almost destroyed it. As for what comes next, who knows? But Knack's always there for me. So if he needs to find out more about himself, count me in. Because Knack, he's family.
No licensed song this time over the credits. I forget what song it even was, but it's like one that was well known enough. And yeah, it was like a blocked scene and everything. Sequel tease? Ah, barely. No, what's going to be a sequel tease is after the credits, there'll be a scene with like Gunter washing up on shore somewhere. Like, he has less convincing death in this than his death in the first game. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It, really did get tedious at some points, but it's definitely an improvement over the first game. Although, I mean, in its ambition, it kind of, fell apart in some places, both the QTEs and, the recycling levels. Oh, never mind, the, gameplay recording pause. What song's playing over it now this time? Yeah, he's Knack's doing a dance again. This might be worth, like, looking up for yourself. Oh yeah, Knack's doing some sexy dancing. Somebody must have had fun motion capturing this, like. But, yeah, okay, I should stop listening to the song since it'll be silence for you guys, and it's like nothing is visible. Is it a pop song? I've never heard it before. It's kind of like. It's hard to describe what it is. It's like R&B, jazzy kind of stuff. Okay, well, like, the lyrics literally just said jazz and hip hop, so I'll call it that. Yeah, it's definitely not a recognizable song compared to the first game. But I mean, this is decent. Like, I definitely look up the credits for yourself. But no, just the game in general, 7 out of 10, I would say. The story kind of they were definitely more ambitious for it this time, although it just kind of fell flat with the incredibly generic villain Xander. Like, I am so disappointed that, like, not only was it incredibly obvious he was the villain, but he just becomes the most, like, stock tropey antagonist ever. Like, they weren't even trying. Like, there's no sort of subversion of it. And they were clearly interested in developing Lucas as a character, but they kind of just ignored everybody else, basically. Like, remember how much screen time the Doctor had in the first game? Like, he's barely in this. Like, he's a minor character at best. Yeah, but, I'd be fine with another one. I don't think it's gonna happen by any means. Like, the only way Knack will be back again would be in, like, a crossover of some sort. Like, if they ever make another PlayStation fighting game, like, he's bound to be in it. But, okay, there we go. Credits are wrapping up. Again, they were decent. Like, look them up for yourself. End of games, data saved. Okay, so I guess Gunter is dead? Unless they would have... If there was going to be another game and they brought him back again, because seriously, he did not die. You can plus him off. Yeah, bunch of stuff. Yeah, one thing that's interesting is, yeah, like, this world map, I'm not sure what the hell these medals are supposed to do. Like, they don't even seem to unlock anything. But, alright, so yeah, 15 chapters. Let's just, go for a random one. And the adventure begins. And, oh yeah, they've all got goals. So, I mean, that's on, just play on very hard. I think you can get a medal just for doing one level on very hard. I just want to show off one of the different knacks. You know, there is actually another Knack game. Like, not just Knack and Knack 2, there is one more. Kinda. It's a mobile game called Knack's Quest. And it's like, it's just a match-free puzzle game. You know, you just slide along puzzle pieces and get points. There is absolutely like no story whatsoever. And it's like very barely Knack themed. Like, it can be linked with the original Knack, just to unlock, you know, gadgets and things like that. But like, it's nothing special by any means. But point is, like, I don't know if I ever get into, like, just streaming random mobile games, and if it's still available, maybe I'd show it off. I had some fun with it. It's a very limited thing. But yeah, so the Knack franchise spans 3 games basically. And that is likely all it will ever span. For Knack. They tried. They did try.
That breeze sure feels nice. Yeah. Perfect fit.
So, yeah, okay, I'm about done with this. So, thank you very kindly, whoever has watched even a minute of me playing this, or the original Knack. It's been a journey. Not, like, I wouldn't say exceptional, but definitely notable.
Enjoy your hike.
And I hope you will join me for whatever comes next. I did already say Watch Dogs comes next, but whatever else comes next as well, if that does not interest you. So, with that, rest in peace, Knack.
Path is blocked.
Good night, everybody.
Find a way around.